Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show. It is a Wednesday night. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, and here to discuss the first episode of HBO's Night of the Seven Kingdoms. As always, is the Nerd Gonna here to host Sean Lancer, wonderful co-host Brad Yoda.
What's up, everybody? We're going on a wonderful Wednesday night.
Yep, Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Which,
Yeah.
by the way, a new Fallout has dropped, which I have not watched yet. So no
Yeah,
spoilers.
I haven't watched episode 3, so I need to get some.
Yeah, you need to get fucking on
Yeah.
that. I fall asleep all the fucking time.
Shut the fuck up, Brad. I'm allowed to take naps, Brad. Who are you, John Bernthal, who doesn't like people who take naps?
I don't mind you taking a nap. Just put a fucking alarm on.
Yeah.
So I'm not sitting here for 10 goddamn minutes.
Take a fucking nap. Brad, before we can go ahead and get into today's review, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going? How's it going at work, Brad?
Yeah, it's going. It's work. I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Go in there with an open mind and do your best and leave it all on the table.
Yeah. Well, as Brad was referencing, I got home from work and I may have taken a nap and I just woke up maybe like a couple minutes ago.
But he's acting like this is the only time he's ever done this.
No, it just happens often because I'm
all the time.
No, it doesn't, Brad.
You do. You fall asleep all the time.
No, I don't, dude.
No, you need to get that checked. You got like low blood sugar or some shit.
How does that correlate at all, Brad? I just don't get enough sleep because I wake up at 5 in the morning to go to fucking work, dude.
I wake up at 4:20, so.
Yes, but you don't sleep at like 1 a.m., dude.
Well, what are you doing sleeping at 1 a.m.?
That's just when my body wants to sleep. That's just when my body wants to sleep.
Well, that's the problem.
I already took my blood sugar test. I'm good. I'm not diabetic. Yeah, I just fall asleep late and I wake up early. And then I fucking work.
I'm not.
And I get home fucking frustrated and tired.
Oh, no.
And I want to take a goddamn nap while I'm watching a movie. And then hopefully
all I ask is you just put an alarm on.
And then I pause it on time. Hopefully pause it on time.
I am okay with you taking a nap. All I ask is you put an alarm on so you're here on time.
Okay.
Or if you're late, just tell me you're late. But you were asleep, so you can't really do that.
Yeah, how the fuck you want me to tell you that?
I don't know. Create an app where when you fall asleep, be like, Rolls asleep. Be like, all right.
At least you know that if I don't respond in like 10 minutes, if I respond back in 10 minutes, it means I'm asleep. So you know that that's what's happening. But if it's longer than that, you know something happened to me.
Well, I told you, like, I was like, you got like 15 minutes, or I'm going to do the dishes. Yeah. I got shit to do.
Now, after 15 minutes, I wouldn't answer, Brad. Would you start to worry? You'd be like, okay, something's wrong with Raul. He always answers back.
Not really. I just figured you'd fall asleep.
Okay, but like,
or if anything, monetize it. Nap streams are still a thing. Actually, you should totally do that. So I can just go on Twitch and be like, this motherfucker's asleep.
Yeah, and instead of doing reviews.
And then make me pay $1 to wake your ass up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Casey's got it good, I think, yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me when they were doing that shit on TikTok where people were asleep and they would just play all these noises to wake them up. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, it happens, Brad. It happens. Yeah. You don't gotta. You know, I can't control when you fucking have friends come over and I want to do these goddamn shows so we can fucking catch up. You can't control when I fall asleep. Speaking of falling asleep, I did not fall asleep last night what's it called? Actually, I did fall asleep because I had to go to work. But I finished up today in the morning. Sentimental Value. Fucking fantastic. And that's all I'm going to say about it until we have a couple more weeks until we do our list.
Sentimental Value.
Yeah. At this point, I'm not going to be talking about any movies. I'm just going to finish them and say that, like, hey, this is what I watched, y'all. But yes, Sentimental Value. Stellan Skarsgård. Take a bow. Take a bow, Stellan. Man, you did great in Andor.
Was that his indie film?
Yeah, it's Joaquin Trier. He did pretty good in this movie. Yeah, he plays a dad in this one. Stellan Skarsgård plays the
Stellan
dad.
Skarsgård plays the dad.
Yeah, and the strange fucking
Literally the dad of the other Skarsgårds who are also famous actors.
yeah. He plays a estranged director dad.
I think I remember seeing a clip of one of his speeches. Like, I hope I'm not this terrible of a dad, but I might be.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, one of the reviews that my friends put up was like, "Oh, so this is what it's like to have a dad in the arts."
Oh.
I'm like, "No, this is how this is what it's like to have an absent father in the arts." But
I mean, you got to admit with the Skarsgård, there probably was just a slightly bit of nepotism going on.
Nepotism, yeah,
a little bit.
It probably is, but at least they make it up with being.
Expected.
At least they make it up with being talented.
Yeah, I mean, all of them. All of them.
I don't give much of a shit about being nepo baby or whatever you want to call it these days, as long as you're fucking talented. If you're not talented, then please go find a new field to be in.
Also, Bill Skarsgård is just great as Pennywise. So
yeah, and I love Alexander Skarsgård. He's great too.
Well, that's something on there on the chat.
Oh yeah, the Migs. Migs has been just showcasing his new emotes. You can't see him in this chat, but yeah, it's just
okay.
It's him doing his little tongue.
Hi, Migs.
Yeah. Migs, we can't see him right here, bro.
No, like here, I'll literally.
It just shows up as the words.
Well, when I saw this, I'm like, oh no, not a bot. It's just Migs.
Yeah. Migs will make his awaited return for this show when X-Men 97 season 2 happens, which is supposed to be this year.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. He just goes on every chat now, and he just likes to show off his new emotes because he's learning pixel art. So he's been making this. He's been making the emotes. Soon he's gonna be commissioning for people. With that being said, I'm just gonna like a little bit of a shameless plug in here. If you go and check out my channel, my YouTube, my TikTok, and my Instagram, I put up the new clip that Keon worked on. So he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good on clips.
There you go. Nice.
All right, man. But with that being said, we'll go ahead and get on this. So, if you have not watched the first episode of The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, you should get out of here. We care about spoilers, but if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning. Is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, man. Let me go ahead and read this shit right here, Brad.
Get it.
Season 1, Episode 1. The Hedge Knight. On his journey to the forthcoming tournament in Ashford, Dunk meets a clever young boy named Egg, who offers to be his squire. Episode is directed by Owen Harris, and it is written for television by Ira Parker, and created by Ira Parker and George R. R. Martin, based on The Hedge Knight by George R. R. Martin.
Book he finished.
Well, yeah, it was a little novella. The episode stars Peter Claffey, Dexter Sol Ansel, Daniel Ings, Sean Thomas, Tenzin Crawford, Danny Webb, Henry Ashton, Daniel Monks, Amber Todd, Jenna Boyd, Tom Von Lawler, Abigail O'Regan, and Carla Harrison Hodge and Rowan Robinson and more. Let's see who. I'm gonna see if we got some trivia here.
Trivia.
Yes, I know that this title of the episode is taken directly from the title of the first short story of which the season is based on.
What?
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 You don't say.
Yeah.
What? That is some shitty trivia you just told us.
At the beginning of the episode, when the title character decides to go to the jousting tournament, the melody of the opening motif of the GOT series theme song plays for a few seconds. Wow.
What? What?
Yeah.
These are horrible.
The horses' names are Thunder, a warhorse, Sweetfoot, a riding mare, and Chestnut, described in the novella as a swayed back stot. Wow.
Cool.
I guess not everybody can.
You're a horse girl. There you go.
Horse girl, yeah.
You're
I guess
a horse
not
girl.
everybody.
You love this show.
Yeah. So Brad, this is the new Game of Thrones series. They're also a little bit shorter episodes than we're used to because I now expect this to be like 40-some minutes.
Yeah.
But with that being said, Brad, let's go ahead and open it up here. What are your initial thoughts on this episode?
I just wanted to show that I'm a Hedge homer.
Oh my
I'm
god!
just stupid. I do have a question.
Yeah.
What's your opinion? Do you think they'd used a stunt ass for Peter Claffey shitting?
I don't think so.
You think that was just Peter Claffey just shitting?
I think that you would want to make sure that you are not, what's it called?
I would not want to be the
ass for that.
cameraman behind. I mean, they did a side shot for that, thankfully, but still.
Yeah, what do you want him to do? A fucking bottom looking up POV shot? Another like nasty ass fucking what's it called cut too?
You could pull the Hitchcock shower scene and be like pretty far away from.
Yeah, you're fucking nuts, Brad.
You'd also get those in the shot probably if you did that.
Yeah.
Shit. I love this episode. I think this is a really great episode. It introduces us right back into Game of Thrones, and I love the main character in it. Again, with Game of Thrones, generally every character has some kind of flaw that makes them a complete asshole or bitch. Just saying. And I don't know. Dunk seems to have this personality. Like, he's just a good dude who's had a hard life and his master has died. And so he's trying to make the best of it and trying to make himself something and, do something his master taught him. And it's kind of hilarious because, let's be real, like, he could have gone into that Baratheon tent and, he could have been killed right there. And no one would have done anything. And he somehow befriended a Baratheon.
Yeah.
Which was great. And you're like, that's amazing.
Yeah, a real asshole Baratheon.
I don't know. Because at the end of it, like, he was totally kind of cool.
Yeah.
He started out as an asshole. And then, like, Dunk, he says Dunk's name's stupid. But then Dunk goes, like, why are you here? And Dunk's just like, supper? And Baratheon's like, yeah, okay, that tracks.
Let's drink. So, Brad.
Well, he'll be Sean Bean before too long.
So, Brad, let me go ahead and crush the dreams of what you said a couple of, moments ago.
I don't care. I don't care about your dimness on this.
So this is a complete story.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 stories in this book. So we have the Hedge Knight, the Sworn Sword, the Mystery Knight, which are probably going to be the 3 seasons they're going to do.
Makes sense.
But
there.
He is still wanting to write more stories.
Oh, fuck off, George.
And he has not released the next book in these stories. Same goes for...
So we're going to have to wait for George A.I. Martin. That's what we're going to have to wait for. George A.I. Martin to fucking do this.
The same shit goes for Fire and Blood.
Just tell like, did he not finish the story in the 3rd book? I don't know. I've never read them.
The 3 stories that are in this book, the Hedge Knight, the Sworn Sword, and the Mystery Knight are complete. But he wants to do more stories of Hedge Knight. No. So they're all stories of Dunk and Egg. They're the tales of Dunk and Egg.
Okay, okay, that's fine, but he's like 100 years old. Like, finish like your main one. that we've been asking you to finish forever.
Yeah, he starts these side projects and he wants to continue them, and then he moves to another side project. I think it is safe to say that George R. R. Martin has ADHD.
Probably more itches.
A little autism too.
A little bit.
So yes, he has the plans to do another Night of the Seven Kingdoms book.
Does he have a son or daughter that could not continue his literary legacy?
I don't know.
If he did, they'd probably be killed off.
Yeah. So Brad, yes, this is a complete book, but he wants to make more.
But he wants to do more.
At least you'll probably get 2 more seasons of 2 more stories.
Here's the thing, though. Do the 3 seasons, call it a day. HBO just fucking boom, we got it. Don't fall into that trap of he didn't write it, and then you're gonna make it, and he's gonna be like, it sucked. Just don't do it. Just do what he wrote.
I think we need to stop. I think we need to stop beating around the bush and give us the fucking series we actually want. The Aegon the Conqueror series.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm not gonna go more into that, but I think we should get the Aegon the Conqueror series because that would be fucking awesome.
Well, I told you what's gonna happen. George is gonna pass at some point, and HBO is just gonna buy all this shit. Yeah. And they're gonna run it like Disney.
Yeah. So, with that being said, I thought this was a fantastic first episode. This is a very different Game of Thrones show. This is not heavily dramatic, and it's not this epic that you would expect coming out of the 2 seasons we have right now of House of the Dragon.
Yeah. Well, we're not starting with any of like the noble born. No. We start with a lowly hedge knight, who's not even a hedge knight.
Yeah. Brad,
it was the stable boy of the hedge knight.
I will ask you this, Brad. Do you know who that kid is?
Yeah, so I do know it is. Can I say it on here? Would that be a spoiler to anyone?
Let's just keep it.
It's Egg. His name is Egg. Figure it out from there.
Yeah. Egg sounds a lot like another name.
Egg is short for something.
Yeah. But for those of you who don't know what's it called, I'll just let you guys enjoy this series and let you guys find out throughout it. But also, for those of you,
just realize this is 90 years before the Game of Thrones series.
Yeah. So 7 seasons and a brand broken with new show. You say, well, the whole thing is that they want to do an Arya Stark spinoff sequel show, which you have a lot of material before the series we finished. Like, just make stuff with all the shit that you had before.
I mean, I don't think you need it, but like, then again, whatever makes money, I guess.
Yeah. But yes, I thought this was a really good first episode. I thought the guy, the actor Peter Sheffley, I think he's a fucking fantastic choice for the Hedge Knight.
Yeah,
I think he was really funny.
And
he has some really good comedic timing. Peter Clayfie, and I can't wait to see how we're gonna get him to actually compete in the joust.
That's when the show it came to an end, and I'm like, I wish it would keep going.
Yeah,
I want to see him in the joust.
That's what I'm gonna guess this whole season's about is this guy, what's it called, trying to get into this tournament and whatnot, and remember we are dealing with the short story inside of an actual novella.
Yeah.
So it's I'm okay, this is gonna be different. This isn't the vast story of House of the Dragon right now. This isn't a massive period of time with this massive story of secession that we have with the Targaryen Civil War. This is just a smaller story. It's smaller scale, but honestly, I don't mind that. I think
it's kind of nice. It's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing.
And I don't have to try to remember the names and the generations that came before. It's be it's just the Hedge Knight. And this boy named Egg who might have some background story that we're not going to get into.
Yeah, we'll go more into that. And
I'm sure that the show will probably at some point.
Yeah. What I'm interested in is like if we keep going with this because there's a for those of you who and this won't be a massive spoiler, but for those of you who watched the actual series, you know that the song Jenny of Old Stones refers to egg. So I'll leave it at that. But the song Jenny of Old Stones refers to egg in this show.
Ig.
I want to see if when we keep going throughout the series, if we're gonna get to touch into that time period. But Brad, yeah, I thought it was a good episode. Yes, he befriended the Baratheon. The Baratheon was a dick at first, and then like they
Yeah,
kind of
like let's dance.
became friends.
Like,
I'm like, okay,
you dance, and like, don't we all? And I'm like, oh yeah,
yeah,
these
yeah.
dudes are friends. Shit, he was wearing Baratheon's crown there, his antler crown for a while. Although I did love like he actually, it's like a total bro move to be like, well, what do I do? I have this problem, and rather than like, I'm drunk, I don't know. I'll take that and be on my way.
Yeah, yeah.
Total bro move.
And then yeah, I mean it's just it's so it's like this first episode like not a lot of and there's not a lot happening like per se in political.
It's really introducing you to Dunk.
It
And his
introduces you to
personality.
Dunk, and I feel like the next episode is going to introduce us to Egg. And like,
Yeah, a little more. A little more. I still think the next episode, just based on what we saw at the end, or the
I do love that he's like, "Do you want me to clip your ear?" Like, stop! Like, stop being a dad. Like,
I'll beat you.
you want me to beat you? I do love that he was like, when he's talking about his master, he's like, every time you beat me, and it just goes into this montage of him getting slapped every single fucking time.
He's like, I deserved it every time except that one time.
Except that one time.
I didn't eat that fucking pie. It's like, who you talking to? Who you talking to? He did. Like, I guess, but
oh man, but that was funny.
And then like him shitting behind the tree was totally unexpected because of the edit. The edit just is like, boom, and he's shitting, and it's like,
Yeah,
the fuck.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a Game of Thrones show.
I just I'm thinking about like where we could go with the rest, and I know that those other two stories do take place during some really like pivotal parts of the history of Westeros. So I'm hoping that like this season might just be a little a little more laid back, a little smaller. But as we continue, I feel like these seasons will get.
It's going to get tense.
Yeah.
I just based on what happens in the next episode, because the dude whose master's house basically told him to get lost, and they didn't remember his master, who apparently took an arrow,
An arrow to the knee.
not an arrow to a knee, but took an arrow for
for the Baratheon.
Yeah, not well. It wasn't Baratheon.
The Baratheon's father, no.
No, it was a whole different, like, it was another family.
Yeah, but no, they don't know Mr. Sir Aaron of Pennytree, or what is his name?
Only took 200 VFX artists for that shot.
Yeah, and they don't know Sir Arlen of Pennytree.
No,
Pennytree.
No, in which I think that's gonna that probably pisses Dunk off more than anything.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, and so far, I mean, it's a good start here, and I liked it.
I really liked it.
I don't know how the whole less than an hour, like 40 some minute.
It didn't feel like I just felt like I think
it went by a little too quick.
I think it could have been an hour, and I still would have wanted to see more of it.
Yeah, I know that this next episode I think is gonna be 33 minutes, Brad.
God damn. Okay.
So yeah, these episodes are gonna be shorter. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that.
8 episodes and make them 20 minutes. Like, what are they doing, HBO?
Yeah, we'll see how it works because, like I said, this is one story out of 3 in a whole book. So,
but it's gonna be 5 years till the second season comes.
Yeah. Well, they did the whole like God, what was is the post still up? But I know they did the whole roadmap for like when we'll get the next seasons for this show. And
don't you wish they would just especially since they're only like 20-30 minutes, just film everything? and then just split them up.
If production was only that easy, Brad.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. If only it was like that, Brad.
Yeah.
I wish. You don't know how badly I wish that would be the case. Don't remember what post it was, but basically it was like this year we get Night of the Seven Kingdoms season 1, and we get House of the Dragon season 3. Next year we get wait, no, not next year. I think it was 2028. We get it's Night of Seven Kingdoms season 2, and we get season what's it called 4 in 2029 or 20. I don't know. But I know they released like a whole like they had a little post up and they were like, okay, this is how it's gonna work, guys. Like this is when we got all the new stuff coming. But it's a nice little. So to me, this is like a nice little smaller show to hold us off. But yeah, we get House of the Dragon in summer 2026 this year. So okay, here you go. Night of the Seven Kingdoms season 1 in January 2026. House of the Dragon season 3 in summer 2026. Night of the Seven Kingdoms season 2 in 2027, and then House of the Dragon season 4 in 2028.
Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Don't know if we're gonna get a third season to round out the 3 stories, but we'll see. And I don't know if maybe season 1 isn't even gonna be just one story.
Yeah.
You know, I think in HBO fashion, I think they might want to drag it out, but I don't know how much more you can drag it out. But we'll see. I'm on board. I like this episode. I think it's gonna be an interesting series. Brad, what's your final verdict?
This show. I'm gonna. I have hope that I kind of like. I wish there would have been a little more action to it, but this is kind of getting us geared toward the character, and it was kind of a nice little stroll with Dunk. See his personality. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I think it started really good.
Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit lower, but I think this started off really good. But I think the episode might have gone a little bit too quick. And
but again, I'm coming from like I would want to binge watch this if I was able.
Yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and give this episode like an 8 out of 10. We'll start. We'll start there, and I think the story is gonna keep building up pretty well, and I think we'll get to those 9s. But for now, I'm just gonna start off with an 8. I don't want to go a little bit too higher. The average on IMDb was 8.3, so people liked it.
Yeah, no, it's good.
And then the Peacemaker dude, Peacemaker and Westeros crossover would be fucking nuts.
Oh god, I don't even.
They have the power to do that, by the way.
Yeah, I know they can do whatever they want.
All you got to say is he went into another door in there.
Yeah, and like there's this dude shitting. That would be hilarious if he goes through a door and is just Dunk shitting behind the tree, and he's like, nope.
Yeah. There is I'll read the 2 goofs before we get out of here because this is pretty funny, Brad. Though he has 3 horses, Duncan feels no obligation to take the body of Sir Arlen to somewhere where it can be given a proper burial. As a squire, he would be under an oath to serve. Yeah. Excuse me. Lionel Baratheon talks about our ancestors fighting nearby 4,000 years ago. However, his ancestors were not in Westeros 4,000 years ago. House Baratheon was founded by Oris Baratheon, who was Aegon the Conqueror's bastard brother. They are of Valyrian descent and only came to Westeros 200 years before. Yeah. But with that being said, that does conclude our review of Season 1, Episode 1 of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Keep up to date with us on nerdcore.com, Twitter at the Nerdcore, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Letterboxd at the Nerdcore, TikTok at the Nerdcore, Patreon.com/Nerdcore. Discord link is in the description below where you can keep up to date with us and all that wonderful stuff. We are, if you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure you leave a like on the video and you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss another video that drops on the channel. Other than that, thank you to our Patreon supporters and Stacy for being the amazing executive producer that he is. Thank you, bro. It means a lot. And join Stacy in the Discord to talk with them because he doesn't have social media, live chats, and YouTube comments, all that wonderful stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes, Brad. I'm interested in. I think that they're gonna. I think they got a interesting thing that they can do here with the show. What I don't want is them to drag out the fucking first story. Like, I don't think the first story needs to be dragged the fuck out.
Probably not.
No. I also am really interested to see how this is going to do compared to like House of the Dragon, because it's like it's such a different story.
Yeah.
And it's not probably going to be as epic as House of the Dragon. So we'll see how this does, like, viewer-wise. But with that being said, Brad, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Not really. Just people are going to watch Game of Thrones just because it's Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I think House of the Dragon proved that very right. Because people were like, when that first season came out, they were like, oh, like, I don't think people care about Game of Thrones anymore. Like, season 8 really, like, yeah, like, season 8 really, like, squashed any interest. Like, people hated the season. People aren't going to watch the new stuff.
Still want to watch it.
What happened? Season 1 of House of the Dragon was one of the most, viewed seasons on HBO Max.
Yeah. Let's just be real. People like Game of
Season 2,
Thrones.
continue with that. I think people just really like this show, really like this world, and they want to see more shows out of it.
Yep.
And if they want to remake a season 8, you can use the Sora app. So, with that being said, Brad, let's go ahead and get him out of here.
All right, well, thank you, being host as always. Thank you to Stace and Migs for joining us in chat. Thank you to listeners out there, Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, make sure your tree's whiter. Young Yoda out.